Hi, I'm Michael McClellan, and I completed my 9-week mentorship at Lupin House. And what inspired me to become an animator wasn't exactly so revolutionary compared to other people. I mainly just watched a lot of animated movies growing up. And it's the kind of magic that animators possess, where they can take a drawing or an inanimate 3D object and turn it into not just a living being for the audience, but something to be empathized with, or hated, or any number of emotions. And it's that emotional connection that really stuck with me. And combine that with my love of stories, and it gave me the really clear goal after college that someday I needed to create my own stories to animate and earn the privilege to be able to work on a team and make movies with other people, and hopefully be able to one day meet some of the talented artists that inspired me when I was growing up. I decided to go with Lupin House mentorship because after I reviewed their mentors' filmography and their demo reels, I decided that I really couldn't have a bad pick. And I knew that if I was going to get serious about joining the feature film industry, then I would need somebody who's already there to be able to review my work and point out what the industry is looking for and areas where I needed to grow. I'd say that my mentorship did exceed my expectations. I had Rebecca Lou as my mentor, and she helped me a lot in getting my ideas reined in and streamlined so they weren't stepping on each other. And it really did remind me of getting notes from a supervisor again. And she taught me a lot about timing and posing the camera, and really just not overcomplicating the shot with a bunch of pose changes, which I put in way too many, trying to overcompensate for my VFX background. To someone who is unsure about whether or not the mentorship is right for them, I'd say from the experience of someone who's made demo reel pieces on their own, that the mentorship was a really nice middle ground to being alone and being in a studio environment where there's a whole lot more pressure to get things done. And there's just no comparison between trying to learn on your own and getting the one-on-one attention that the mentorship has. And for me, the 9-week timeline that I had, even though I didn't finish my piece in 9 weeks, during those 9 weeks, I really was helped by the fact that it was a limited amount of time, and it gave me more motivation to get as much work in as possible before the next review, which is a kind of pressure that just isn't present when you're totally on your own. I think that if someone was considering a Lupin House mentorship and was looking for advice, I think that the best advice that I could give them is that the mentorship is more than just one-on-one with an individual to get a demo reel piece, but it's an excellent opportunity to really push yourself way outside of your comfort zone and take full advantage of that one-on-one attention, so that an industry veteran can catch you when you fall down and guide you so that you can grow as quickly as possible in the time that you have. And that's what really makes it unique to me. My experience with my mentor was very positive. Rebecca was able to come in on the very first session and let me know whether or not my ideas would actually serve as a feature film demo reel piece. And that really allowed me to hit the ground running, and with her notes, the shot was elevated before it even left the blocking stage. And that was really what set the tone for the rest of the mentorship. So in conclusion, I definitely recommend Lupin House. In my case, I went to college for animation and I worked on it professionally in VFX and in VR games. And after that, I knew I was sorely lacking in several areas in character animation if I ever wanted to apply to a feature film studio. And Lupin House really helped me in those 9 weeks to identify my strengths and weaknesses so that I could really get a clear plan for what to work on moving forward.